Hola, this is another tutorial for the BsideLearn project, and my name is Siamo Buddha, and this is the first lesson, and we'll be looking into a basic HTML document. Yes, remember this is our series called HTML. So you've seen the theory, or you've watched me present the theory of HTML. Now you're wondering how is HTML code made? Well, it's pretty simple. In this lesson we'll be making a basic HTML document. And without further ado, let's code. So I'd suggest that you open your most favorite text editor. If like me you're using Sublime Text, then let's go. Let's carry on. So first of all, what we need to do is we have to add something called a doc type. HTML declaration. Now most of these tags or most of this code I won't be explaining thoroughly for now, but we'll be writing this down and then saving it and displaying it on our web browser. Then in the upcoming tutorials we'll be explaining everything. So let's carry on. HTML like this, and then head, and then tab title, and then this is the title of the web page. And then close this title. Please use the correct spelling because spelling is very important. Remember, we are writing code or markup. Head, and then after closing the head we'll do a body, and then in here we'll press tab, and then to make some space, and then we'll write a P, and then like that, and then we type document content goes here, P, and then we can close the body and then close the HTML like this. Now what we've done here is we've made a web page. I know it's very short code and it's very amazing. Some of these things don't make sense, you know, but this is a basic structure of an HTML document. Now let's preview this and see what it looks like on our web browser. Now how you do this is you save your file. So we're going to do save as, and then I am going to save this on my desktop, and I'm going to create a folder. The folder, I'm going to call it HTML lessons, and then that's the folder that I want. And then inside of this folder I'm going to save this file as test. The name of the file, I'm going to call it test. And now to make this an HTML document instead of a text file, we have to put in an extension of .html just after the name. So we have to say .html. Now this tells the browser that hey, this is an HTML document, view this, structure it properly, and display it so that we can see what we just made. That's about it. And then we're going to save this. Then once it's saved, because I'm using a text editor which can use some languages and whatnot, the tags, which are these things are called tags, they change color to represent markup, and this black stuff is just normal text. That's about it. So let's check out the file that we just made, this one, on our web browser. So I'm going to go to my desktop, go to the location where I saved it, and this is the folder. So come inside of the folder, and then this is the file, and then open with, right click, open with Firefox web browser. That's the web browser that I use. And there, our document has finally loaded on our web browser. Well, where is all the weird code that was doc type and HTML and title and head and body and the P, what so not? Where are they? Well, that is markup. Remember we said HTML is a markup language which helps us to structure our text documents so that they can be displayed on the web browser, and that's what we did. So remember we wrote somewhere that this is the title of the web page. Here it is. The title of the web page, sorry, appears here. And then the document content was something that we wrote afterwards, and here it is. It appears here. Now you can right click anywhere on this whole entire window here, and then click on view page source. Then once you click this, hey, there is the code that we wrote. You see, here is our markup, our tags, as you said they are, and this is the stuff that we could only see on the web browser. This is a basic HTML document. It's not doing anything fancy, but we're simply looking at how our web browser displays HTML content to us. So what we did is we made a basic HTML document, and our browser presented to us the information that we wrote. There it is. Document content goes here. There it is. Please check the next coming tutorial where I'll be explaining each and every tags that we wrote, and yes, see you then. Thank you for joining me.